Okay guys, we're out in my back garden. I came out here to forage some cabbage. My dogs haven't been out here in a while and they love it, so we got to give them a minute. Run, 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 that way, go that way. Go that way, go that way. Petey, here, ready? You ready? Go get that one, Modi. Go get it. Go get Modi. Run, 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 run. Go get, go get, go get. Petey, run, Petey, run. Petey, run. They usually do figure eights around these garden beds. So what I have out here, I have this, which is a mess right now, but this is it's covered with this, it's an 1/8-inch screen. This keeps out critters, and there's grow bags inside here, and then there is fabric, row cover fabric on the top because I ran out of the 1/8-inch screen, so I had to use chicken wire, as you can see. And that was too big. The cabbage moths were getting in, so I covered it with this. It needs to be replaced. And then I have 2 raised beds right here. And then I have a big raised bed right here. And up the top here, I put a net every year. You can see a piece. Actually, I just use bird netting. It's the cheapest thing. And right here, I have another. These are 8-foot by 4-foot beds, or 9 feet actually. And again, I have the upward, and you can still see, this is where I get the beans for my worms. You can still see how many bean pods are hanging. And then over here, what my wheelbarrow is upside down on. This is one of my compost boxes, as I call them. I fill this with, I throw leaves and weeds and rotted vegetables in here throughout the year, and it's plywood. Okay, so they degrade in about a year. So it's about the time the box literally deteriorates, the contents inside are done. And there's a lot of worms in there that do it. And then along this fence, I usually plant a row of tomatoes. Again, this is my small garden. This is not my big garden. And over here is where I grow, where I grew the cabbage this year, and it looks to me like I'm a little bit too late. I see one green one over there, but it looks like the rest have just already gone too far. Let's see, we have this one here. We have this that the worms can use. If I can break it. Okay, so we have this. Still green. I'm going to bring this in for the urban worm bag. And there is this. Now, let me try to show you this. This is how tall these got, okay? You see down there? Over here. And let me put it down. So there's the end, which doesn't include the root. No, excuse me. Here's the root. Okay, follow it down, follow it down, follow it down, follow it down. So this is a 9-foot bed. Gizmo, look out, girl. Gizmo, no, leave that one. Okay, I put the tip there. Let's follow it down. And it's bent, so it would be longer. Okay, it ends right there at the root. And there is, I would say that's a pretty exact 2 feet. So this was a 7-foot tall monster cabbage. That's what I'm saying. They grew ginormous at the end of the year. And this whole stem, if I cut it up, which I'm going to do, I can put pieces of this in the worm bin. And they will love it. So talk about winter foraging. And this one is another one that will decay nicely in there. And here's another. Okay, my dogs have one they're playing tug of war with. Get it. Get it, guys. Get it. Get it, PD. Get it, Gizmo. They're helping me break it up for the worms. Okay, we have this one. We have this one. This is a nice one as far as greens go. And I still see some more down in here. This is still nice and green. Actually, it looks like those over there too. Those still have green to them. So actually most of these down at the bottom, you see inside here, still green. Okay, so we've got a pretty good pile of stuff here. Definitely enough to feed all of my bins. I just have to cut it up small, and I will take the one that my dog has generously pulled out for me, since it is so thick that she's already chewing up. You can see I can't close my hand around this stem, so I'm gonna have to use my hatchet, and I could chop this in pieces. Hey, getting it pulled away from me here. Hey. Well, they're gonna play with that for a little while. That's okay, they'll just help me dissect it. All right, well, I just thought I'd show you my winter foraging. Gonna let my doggies play with it for a few minutes while I pick some more beans and bring all this in and cut it up. Hey guys, so I'm heading back in. This is what I got. Oops. I got a bag full of cabbage stems and a bunch of cabbage leaves and greens as well, the tops, the side shoots basically that form after you pick the heads. And although you can't see it, about a third of this bag, maybe a little more, is full of bean pods with the beans still in them. So the worms are going to thoroughly enjoy this, and it's all for free, or should I say it comes at the cost of a little of my time outside with my doggies, which I love anyway. Now I just have to bring it in and cut it up, and what I don't feed to the worms I'm going to put in a bucket and put it right out on my deck where it's going to stay frozen. I think 30 below zero is fair to say. Things will remain frozen. Dogs, you guys ready? Yep, I think that's a yes look. All right.